Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Mile 22. This is the movie that stars Mark Wahlberg, Lauren Conrad, John Malkovich, Ronda Rousey's in this as well, and the guy from the hold on, let me forget from the Jesus Christ, I forgot from those Jesus Christ, I forgot. His name is hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Uh, the Raid movies, the guy from the Raid movies. That's it. Sorry, I forgot about that for a minute. I forgot who he was for a minute. But he's from the Raid movies. The guy that was the main star. Uh, he's a great action star, and I love what he did with the Raid movies. But he's in this one. This movie's directed by Peter Berg, and this is basically the story of this elite unit headed by Mark Wahlberg. Um, they are an elite unit that they go in and they basically they work for the CIA and they do the jobs that nobody else can do. Basically, that's their whole gig, and they're aided by this top secret command team that that gives them direction, gives them cover, gives them intel in real time and stuff, and tell them how much time they have left and all this other stuff. So, and that's headed by John Malkovich. Well, in this movie, this unnamed country, they don't really name the country, but this foreign country, you have this, the guy from the Ray Redemption movies. He's a cop, and he says basically, listen, these canisters, these deadly toxic gas canisters have been missing. I think there's 5 of them that are missing, and he knows their location, but he'll give them to them, and he has it coded up into a hard drive, but he will only give them the code if they give them asylum and get them on a plane back to the States. Okay, and so basically they have to go from where their headquarters to the runway to get on the plane. That's hence the title Mile 22. It takes them, they got to go 22 miles to get, to the airport and to get off. But of course, this country, they want him back. They go to the embassy and they kind of demand this guy back. They say he's a low-level cop who's guilty of espionage, and they want him back. And they really don't explain, why they want him back, but they want him back, and they know, and Mark Wahlberg and his group, they know why they want him back. So this movie, like I said, it's Mark Wahlberg. His character, he's supposed to be this guy that's, James Silva. His character's supposed to be, they kind of give you quick flashbacks of his backstory real quick, and in the beginning of the movie that he's hypersensitive, prone to violence, all this, and they say that kind of makes him the perfect guy for this unit, which is a bunch of BS. But anyway, it's him, Lauren Conrad. She's another member of the team, and she's kind of a divorced. She's a divorced mother who's kind of fighting to try to, see her daughter. But, she's going on these missions. And then you have Ronda Rousey. She's just another team member. And I think you have a few other nondescript guys that are on the team. Anyway, basically the movie is them trying to get from, the embassy to the airport. And, of course, this country, they send people after them, like you see in the trailer. So that's basically the gist of it. And of course, I was happy to see the guy from the Ray Redemption movie, because he's a great action star, and he really should be in some more movies, because he can do action great. And I really like the guy. He's a really good actor. But this movie, again, it starts off a little slow after the first, the beginning of the movie. There's an incident that happens, and then you get kind of a slow, kind of setting up the premise of the movie. But then when it starts, then the action is nice and nice and good after that. But the story itself and the way it plays out, just not believable at all at the end. And if you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, just without spoiling it, I thought they were good with the action. I think the action parts of this movie are great, but the story itself, I wasn't buying it at all. Okay, so but it is what it is. But Mark Wahlberg, he does his usual manic, crazy stuff. Ronda Rousey doesn't have much to do, just shoot and throw people around and stuff, which is that's what she does. So, but I like Lauren Conrad in here, from The Walking Dead. I think she was good. She's playing this crazed mother that's trying to win custody, and she's fighting her husband. And the guy who plays her husband is actually the director, Peter Berg, because you see him you know, when she's talking to him on the phone and stuff. But I thought Lauren Conrad was good. I thought the guy from Ray Redemption was good, and Mark Wahlberg is Mark Wahlberg. So yeah, doesn't require much. He's, you know, this crazy manic guy. You know, they try to give him a little bit of character by saying that he, you know, letting you know his backstory, that he's a little manic, and he has this thing where he pops his rubber band, I guess, to relieve tension and stuff. And he's supposed to be this loose cannon, and it's, you know, yeah. And like I said, John Malkovich, he's like the head of the like command center that's giving them the intel. So he didn't, you know, he has a few lines here and there, but he's not in the movie that much. But overall, like I said, it's a good action movie, even though like the story and the way it plays out, I wasn't buying that part. But as far as the action is concerned, the action once it starts, I thought was pretty good, because there's a lot of shootouts, a lot of attention, and them, and of course, you know, will they get to the airport, you know, who will get killed and all this stuff, the usual action tropes and stuff. But I thought it was a decent movie. Yeah, nothing great, but again, like I said, the way the story ended, they kind of try to throw something in there, but I wasn't buying it. Okay, just my opinion about that. So overall, I'm gonna give Mile 22. I'm gonna give it a 6.8. And okay, and that's mostly just because of the action and the balance. And again, I like the guy from Ray Redemption. He was kicking ass in this movie, and he's a really good action star. He really should be in more movies. Okay, because I thought he was pretty good. He was pretty kick ass in this movie. And again, I like Lauren Conrad, you know, from The Walking Dead. Maggie, I thought she was pretty decent in this. And Mark Wahlberg was Mark Wahlberg. Okay, so yeah, you get what you pay for. So anyway, again, a 6.8 for me. When you go out to see it, I think you could wait for it to come on video. But yeah, it's an okay action movie once the action starts going and stuff. But it's nothing, you know. I see they tried to do something different, especially the kind of way it ended. But I wasn't buying it. Okay, this is my opinion about that. 6.8 for me. Anyway, let me know what you think of Ray. I'm not gonna say Ray Redemption of Mile 22. What do you think of it? If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below, and if you like this review, please give this video a thumbs up. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, my Instagram in the description box, as well as a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.